I think Shane on the inside's constantly the hugging scene from Step Brothers. That's Shane in his head. You're like, come on, Shane. He's like, fucking.
What do we do now? We could hug. Yeah, you'd like that, faggot.
You tried to break me down last night, dude. We were talking Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
I was telling you who I genuinely like.
Your top five
My top
is
five.
Pure villains.
My top five
Name
Game of Thrones.
Name your top five Game of Thrones.
Number one, undoubtedly, Joffrey.
Joffrey's your guy.
King Joffrey was the best.
You just like the way he worked?
I just liked just a fucking inbred dude trying to get through life.
He's not trying to get through life.
How.
He's trying to dominate, dude. He was hurting people.
Fuck yeah.
You like a guy that puts a hurt on someone?
Yeah, he like found a crossbow at one point.
Yeah, that was like, dude, that's the scene where everyone's like, no. When you saw Joffrey in Game of Thrones get the crossbow.
Joffrey carried the first couple seasons.
So, I mean, yeah, he did push it along.
The best.
He, as a guy who loves that. So Joffrey's your number one.
Joffrey's number one.
Who's your number two?
Number two is
this is I think I know which one you're going to say.
Craster.
And explain who Craster is.
Craster is the guy who lived north of the wall that just had a fucking den of his own daughters. He was fucking.
That's your number two guy. That's the guy that also feeds his sons to the living.
He gives birth to his future prospects. Sick. And then if it's a boy, he just feeds it to the zombies.
Are you saying you respect Craster because he uses a renewable resource?
Exactly.
His renewable fuel?
That's the green energy we needed. That's the Green New Deal.
Inbreeding.
That's the Green New Deal.
Shane Gillis is here to tell you inbreeding will leave a lower carbon footprint.
Yeah.
You are a bastard. A daughter fucking wildling bastard.
Yeah.
Number three, Hound. Like his attitude.
I could have told you from the get-go before we even had this conversation. If you're like, who is top five Shane's characters? I would have said Mountain. Because I think you like a dead guy that comes back to dominate.
I like the dead guy that is now just a giant moron. That's pretty funny. It's funny to watch him operate.
Mountain?
The Mountain, yeah.
Yeah, but so you're taking Hound over Mountain.
True. You're right about this. On paper, I should like the Mountain more.
If
I
was
like the Hound's attitude.
If I was Mel Kiper in your fucking Game of Thrones draft, I'd be like, Shane Gillis, really high up on the mountain, loves a guy that's just mean, that crushes heads, that's been dead a little bit. He's got a good strength. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's loyalty. His loyalty lies in evil. He burned his own son. I mean, his brother. What?
Banging a nun.
He banged a nun?
Not against her.
Oh, yeah.
Against her will.
Oh, boy.
Remember that nun that made Cersei do the walk.
That shamed Cersei?
Oh, yeah.
She fucking fed her ass to the fucking mountain.
So are you moving the Hound and putting in the mountain?
Nah, I'm keeping...
Man, Joffrey just looks like such a little bitch.
Joffrey was the man.
Best.
His little fucking cheekbones.
Wow, you like him too, Jacob?
I loved him. That
Hell
kid
yeah.
retired. He retired after he's not acting anymore.
That's a walk-off, that's why.
Yeah, or also it's you getting threatened at Ralph's at fucking 11:30. You're an 11-year-old getting shit talked to you by men. They're like, "Fuck you!"
A couple British dudes.
Yeah, look who it is. Oh, King Joffrey.
If it isn't Joffrey.
Hi, Joffrey, you're going down the produce aisle right now. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm actually from
last time. It's just a joke. It's a story.
I got cast on it, please, mister."
Yeah, quit your lie. This is bollocks.
This is for the Starks. Bend them over. The North doesn't forget.
Oh, also, I didn't think about it. The Giant. The Giant's a great character.
You got a
Giant.
All right, so your top five right now are Joffrey,
Craster, Hound. I'm going the Giant. The Giant.
The one that got dropped by the little girl.
That was a wildling. But then he was the man when he was a wildling.
Yeah.
And like was fighting with Snow and them. But then after death, he came back to squeeze that dumb little girl character.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's on my top five.
You like her?
She loved, dude.
Oh.
And by the way, if you didn't think
that
it
makes
was,
you a pervert. Dude.
I should.
man.
We spun out into a Game of Thrones talk, but this is just such a. This is you see Shane for the bull that he is. Your draft picks are very indicative of.
Jeez, who's number five? Hodor. Hodor's a great number five for me.
Hodor's a good. He's like a good swing forward.
It's like drafting a center.
Yeah, he's just there. He's a good right guard.
Yeah. Hodor's a great.
He's just going to block for you.
Hodor also had a huge dick. Remember they brought that up?
Did they?
Yeah, Hodor had a huge dong.
I bet he's got lower intelligence, so God had to give him the gift of a human skin hammer.
Did we talk about that?
What?
I was just talking about that. Oh, with Matt on the Secret Podcast. I was talking about how
download Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
If you have a tiny penis,
yeah,
you can take on the world, dude.
If you have a tiny dick.
If you have a penis, just a small, tiny penis.
What's it? Why is it penis though? Just because it's a tiny penis?
Yeah, you're ready to fucking take on everything.
So a penis is the fuel to fucking.
If you got a big dong, you're just hanging out. You're a
You know
dumb
what?
idiot.
Yeah, you're like Eeyore.
Yeah.
You're just swinging around.
You got a penis, you're out fucking attacking people.
There are some dicks that feel too small.
Dude, we both looked at Christine. Like she was talking. We're like, what's up?
God,
You know that I've slept with many men, and some of them had small dicks.
Stop it. I will not let you talk like that when your love and my love, Jay, is not here.
Lancel.
Gods, what a stupid name.